Yamod Moreinu Harav Nisandandia Ben Lipa Kohen.
Why are the Korobkins moving to Toronto?
Do you think they even sit by the pool in Toronto?
Do you think they even have pools in Toronto?
Rain Canada! Rain Canada! With all their beady little eyes and flapping heads so full of lies. Rain Canada! Rain Canada!
Really saying goodbye. I mean, you increased our family from 2 to 4, and that's a pretty tough trick. And Diane will remind you of the mikveh story, and the girls want to say something.
I'm really gonna miss you. I'm really gonna miss your smile.
Karen, I'm going to miss you a lot. Rabbi Korobkin, one of my fondest memories is when you were the only rabbi who knew what to say at the mikveh, which bracha to say. Anyway, if you get too cold, we have a room over the garage, and hope it won't be too long before we see you.
And we get the kids, because they have to walk past our house to get anywhere into the Jewish community. So we expect them on Friday nights. Hope to see you soon.
I wanted to say something that was very meaningful about you leaving us, and I decided that I would try and pull in some gematria, but since I don't know any gematria, we're going to have to use gerfmatria. So we're starting off with the 10 years that you, Rabbi, have been giving the shiur in our house, every week for 52 weeks, minus 12 weeks for summer vacation. That equals to 400 sessions, but then you add in the 5 off-topic conversations per session, and that gives us 2,000 conversations, which in gerfmatria means we're really going to miss you very, very much. And the worst part is, I'm never going to know how the book ends.
Hey, Mo, you think they drive with the top down out there in Toronto?
Of course. How else do they get around?
Rain Canada! Rain Canada!
We feel so blessed to have had you in our lives these past 10 years, to share with us in all the simchas, the bar mitzvahs and the bat mitzvahs, and to be there for us, especially after my surgery and my recovery. And I'll never forget the Ode to Joy you wrote for me. We appreciate it, and we will miss you.
Rabbi, I will never forget. I forgot? No, I'm kidding. I will never forget. Every time we've ever needed you, you were there for us as a friend and as our rabbi. For 10 years, you've been just so wonderful, and it's been such an honor to have you with us.
We've been on a long journey together. In fact, we've known each other since we were teenagers. And I view our lives as being closely linked now and for the rest of our lives at Neva Esrim. And I really do believe that our journeys are headed towards each other. So one day, I think all of us will be together again, whether it's here back in Los Angeles or, God willing, in Israel. So we wish both of you and your families a lot of success, hatzlacha, and we hope that the next set of videos you get from your next 2,000 members won't be as long as these.
We value your friendship so much. We don't think anyone will be able to fill your shoes the same way that you have, and we look forward to seeing you back very shortly and keeping in touch and keeping up our long traveled friendship.
In Toronto, you think the kids get to play outside like they do here?
Well, I could just imagine. They need hats and scarves and gloves and coats and leg warmers and earmuffs, and how much time it takes to get them ready.
Rain Canada! Rain Canada!
I'd like to just add our personal words of Hakaras Hatov, the wonderful addition that you've made to our community and the uplifting of our Kehillah, for which we're appreciative. I only bemoan the fact now that I have to make all the phone calls for the morning minyan instead of relying on you to do it.
I want to wish you hatzlacha, and you should be very successful in your new position, and the community should like you and welcome you, and Karen, you as well, and let's hear only besiras tovas and a simcha soon in your family, and your kids should be healthy, and you should come back and visit us, b'mheira b'yameinu, and Shana Tova.
Even though we're losing a dear friend and an amazing rabbi, we really, really do wish you the best of luck, and we're so proud of you. We really, really wish for your happiness, and we're excited for this opportunity for you, right, Jeff? Tell him, Jeff, tell him how happy we are for him. Jeff, Tell him how happy we are for him.
Rabbi Korobkin, I want to say that I struggled to find the right shul when I moved to LA, and it wasn't until I met you and I came to Yavne that I felt that I found the right shul for myself and for my family. You mean so much to us, and every time I daven aloud, I will think of you. And Karen, of course, we will miss you and your family so much.
Gonna miss your parsha cake.
Thank you very much, Rabbi Korobkin, for everything that you've given to the shul. You've been a source of inspiration. We really will miss you. We'll miss all the kohanim that the shul will now lose as well. Lots of good luck to you in the future. Thank you.
First of all, Rabbi, I want to thank you for always being there for Neil and for me. During the last 10 years, we've had some rough times with deaths in our family, and you were always there supporting us every step of the way. And Rabbi, I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed your classes. Any class you ever give, I'll take. I may go to Toronto just to take some of them.
Sweetie, just tell him how happy we are for him.
We're
really happy for you. We really are happy for you.
Do you think they barbecue year-round in Toronto?
I think the barbecue season in Toronto is from July 12th through July 16th.
4 days?
4 days.
Blame Canada! Blame Canada! With all their beady little eyes and flapping heads so full of lies. Blame Canada! Blame Canada!
Hi, Rabbi and Karen. I speak to you with such emotion now. I'm going to miss you terribly. I will never forget how much you've done for me over the past 10 years. First of all, Karen is my cousin, and we've grown up together, and we've had such a close friendship, and you're one of my dearest friends that I have. And to the Rabbi, I have so much hakara satov for all that you've done for me. I'll never forget 5 years ago when I ended up in the hospital in July on the hottest Shabbos of the entire year. There was a terrible heat wave. And you walked after shul to visit me in the hospital and then walked right back because you had to be in shul for mincha.
And on a personal note, you've done so much for me. I've had the privilege of learning with you for 10 years on the Daf Yomi. We've finished many Masechtas, Baruch Hashem, and you've helped me grow in my learning and my yadus. And what you've done for this community is cannot be replaced, but we will take it for what we got from you and hope continue on. And as far as you and Karen and your family moving to Toronto, take it as if you're going for the minor leagues. You were a baseball player in a small little town, Albuquerque, and your wife and children were happy there, but you started to hit 350, and the Yankees heard about you and they drafted you into the major leagues.